Keeping up with today's automotive technology can be a big challenge, especially when considering gasketing products. There are thousands of part and component combinations. It can be challenging and expensive to always have the right conventional preformed or cut gaskets on hand. Choosing the right gasketing product can save you time, money, and comebacks. Permatex, the leader in automotive chemical sealants, adhesives, and lubricating products for nearly a century, provides a complete line of gasketing products for virtually every application. Far too many to cover in this presentation. However, we'd like to introduce you to the basics of form-in-place gasketing, sealing and dressing of pre-cut gaskets, then show you an in-depth demonstration of our best product, the Right Stuff. Form-in-place gasket makers are typically made from advanced RTV silicone rubber that begins paste-like and applies from a tube, cartridge, or power can in any imaginable shape or size, making it the ultimate solution to every gasket need. You can select from several different formulas and colors. With Permatex silicones, colors are a result of a product's additive package, making each one suited to job-specific needs. A gasket dressing, or sealant, is different than a gasket maker. You'd use a gasket maker to replace a cut gasket. Perhaps you have a hard-to-find or out-of-production gasket shape, or maybe you want a longer-lasting seal. This is where you use a quality gasket maker. A gasket dressing is used to condition and extend the life of the cut gasket, seal leak paths, and add fuel or fluid resistance. Some gasket dressings are also great installation aids for large floppy gaskets and when you need a working third hand to hold it in place. To help you address applications where you are able to find and prefer to use a cut or molded rubber gasket, Permatex has developed Ultra Rubber Gasket Dressing. Made to extend the life of, ease installation of, and provide secondary leak path protection when used along with rubber gaskets, it's also fuel and solvent resistant. This next-generation dressing and sealant product is a great complement to other Permatex gasket sealants that have always worked to enhance the performance of cork, composite, and other cut gasket material. Permatex gasket makers offer superior performance with outstanding oil resistance, excellent torque retention, and high-temperature, sensor-safe properties. Whatever your application, Permatex always has the right gasket maker. When considering Permatex gasket makers, think in terms of good, better, best. Permatex, the Right Stuff instant gasket maker, our best gasket maker, uses the latest elastomeric rubber technology to create a leak-free gasket in 1 minute. Just torque it and go. It offers exceptional oil, ATF, and fluid resistance. Permatex Ultra Series gasketing silicones, our better, virtually odor-free gasket makers, will skin over in 1 hour with full cure in 24 hours or less. They're flexible, oil-resistant, sensor-safe, and non-corrosive. Engineered to exceed OE performance specifications for silicone gaskets, they comply with dealer warranty requirements and extended drivetrain plans. Ultra Black is Permatex's most oil-resistant gasket maker. It's suitable for most applications, exceeding performance specifications for OE silicone gaskets and complying with dealer warranty requirements. Permatex Ultra Gray RTV gasket maker is a more rigid material, designed for high torque and high vibration applications, like those in import powertrains or tuner-modified cars. It's great for automatic transmission applications. Is ATF and oil resistant, sensor safe, low odor, and non-corrosive. Ultra Copper RTV gasket maker is made for use where higher operating temperatures demand it, like 4-cylinder, turbocharged, or high-performance engines and exhaust systems. Permatex Ultra Blue Multi-Purpose Gasket Maker is 8 times more flexible than cut gaskets and 3 times more oil-resistant than lesser silicones. It meets or exceeds OE specs and is even NSF White Book registered. And last but not least of our better products, Permatex Anaerobic Gasket Maker is totally non-corrosive, solvent-resistant, and well-suited for rigid flanges of aluminum, iron, and steel. This non-silicone gasket actually cures in the absence of air to allow easy parts disassembly, even after extended service, ideal for on-the-spot repairs. Our good quality standbys will also do a fine job in many applications. This is the original Permatex blue silicone gasket maker, formulated to replace most cut gaskets or to coat non-rubber gaskets. It was the first designed to be safe on oxygen sensors. Permatex high-temp red silicone gasket maker was formulated for high-temp applications and heavy-duty uses like towing. Use as a gasket maker or sealant to coat non-rubber gaskets for improved fluid resistance. Right Stuff is a unique compound of elastomeric rubber material that has 10 times the body of conventional RTV silicones. The Right Stuff creates reliable, instant gaskets. Gaskets for practically any application or mechanical assembly. The Right Stuff was designed specifically to replace cut gaskets, and it requires no cure time. Simply torque and go. Then return the vehicle or equipment to service immediately after application. Unlike cut gaskets, the Right Stuff creates a custom molded gasket with each application by conforming to the parts to which it's applied, providing a more durable, reliable seal than cut gaskets made of cork, paper, or felt. Because it's applied as a liquid, imperfections in the metal are filled, blocking potential leak paths as the Right Stuff flows across the surface, particularly in the areas where flanges, pans, and covers are repeatedly removed and adjusted. More flexible and durable than conventional cut gaskets, the Right Stuff is an elastomeric rubber compound that adheres to both parts of the assembly. It remains flexible during operation, resisting the damaging effects of thermocycling, vibration, and compression set. There are many reasons for choosing the Right Stuff over cut gaskets. One 4-ounce can of the Right Stuff makes 8 4-cylinder valve cover gaskets, saving about a quarter of the cost of pre-cut gaskets, and eliminates the need for large cut gasket inventories. You can save time by having the Right Stuff on hand. There's no need to wait for special cut gaskets to be delivered, and since there's no prep or cure time, vehicles can be returned to service immediately. The Right Stuff is a perfect fit every time, filling surface imperfections and sealing leaks almost immediately. The Right Stuff resists the effects of vibration, thermocycling, and compression set by adhering to both sides of an assembly, creating a consistent and flexible seal. The Right Stuff resists the damaging effects of coolant, transmission fluids, and gear oil. Right Stuff gaskets remain effective up to 500 degrees and down to minus 75 degrees Fahrenheit. There is no cure time with the Right Stuff, so sealed parts can be put back into service immediately. The Right Stuff has been developed in conjunction with Ford, GM, and Chrysler, and has been fleet tested without a single leak in over 5 million miles. The elastomeric rubber compound in the Right Stuff emits no odors or particles to clog sensors. Using the Right Stuff just makes sense. There is no trick to applying the Right Stuff. First, clean and dry all parts. Next, apply a 1/8 inch continuous bead of the product to one surface, circling all bolt holes. Assemble the parts to recommended torque levels, and the job is done. The Right Stuff can be used almost anywhere you're currently using paper, cork, plastic, or rubber cut gaskets. It effectively seals against coolants, oils, transmission fluids, and gear oils, and is temperature resistant from minus 75 degrees to 450 degrees continuous and 500 degrees intermittent. The Right Stuff has been successfully fleet tested as a replacement gasket on a myriad of applications. However, it is not recommended for use in applications contacting gasoline or for head gaskets. For these and the hundreds of other gasketing applications, there are many other Permatex products. For more information about Permatex gasketing products, contact your Permatex sales representative. Call 87 Permatex or log on to www.permatex.com.